Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to set up Webhook inside Getform. So Getform is an amazing application which helps us to simplify form management and data collection for websites without requiring server-side codes. Okay, so you can use this application very easily for different purposes, such as for collecting job applications from your candidates through your website, generating feedbacks for your products or your services, and even for generating leads from your websites. It has very easy form setups, it has good integration setups, and also it helps us to create customized forms according to our requirements for multiple purposes. So here I'm going to show you step by step that how you can set up a connection between Getforms and Pabbly Connect to transfer the data from Getforms to any other application automatically. So for setting up this connection, we are going to use Webhook. So we are going to set up Webhook inside Getform. Now Webhook acts as a bridge for setting up connections between different applications and for transferring the data from one application towards another on the happening of a specific event. So here I want that whenever a form will be submitted in Getform, then immediately I want to transfer that data automatically to other application. For example, here I have created a lead form with the help of Getform and I've attached that on my website. Let's suppose I have a software company, and to generate the lead response, to generate potential clients as leads, I have created a lead form which I've attached on my website. Now whenever a lead is going to visit my website and it is going to submit this form, all the details of that lead will be captured in Pabbly Connect automatically when we are going to set up the connection between Pabbly Connect and Getform. And then further I can send the response of that lead to any other application. Let's suppose I can create a systematic record of all these leads in my Google Sheets by adding that in my action step, or even I can send this response to my team members, to my sales team on Discord, Slack, or Google Chat space. Alright, so for that we have to move forward towards setting up the connection. Before going over there, we can see that on my screen we have two windows: trigger and action. Now what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts or the basic principles on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. Whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose I want that whenever a lead will be submitting the form in Getform, then immediately I want to add the details of that lead in my Google Sheets. So here I'm going to take Getform in my trigger and Google Sheets in my action. So we can clearly see that action is following what the trigger command, because when the trigger happens, that means when the form is submitted by the lead in Getform, then only the details of that lead will be added in my Google Sheets, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start setting up the connection. For that we have to move towards our trigger step, and here our trigger application will be Getform, of course. Let's select that. Now we have to select the trigger event. Now what is trigger event? Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or start. So new submission will be our trigger event over here, as we want that whenever a form submission will be made, then we want to capture the response instantly. As we have done that, we have received one webhook URL and some instructions. So we have to follow these instructions step by step carefully to set up our connection, for which this URL is going to act as a bridge, because it is going to transfer the data of new form submission from Getform towards Pabbly Connect. So let's simply copy this URL, and then I'm going to tell you exactly what we are supposed to do. So first of all, we have to log into our Getform account. I've already done that, so I'm going to take you over there, and we have to select the form which we want to connect. So this is my form, that is lead form. Alright, after coming over here, we have to go towards the automation section from the right corner, and here we can see the option of send webhook request. So when we'll click on this three dots, we have to click on edit, and now we have to edit the option of webhook. So how we are going to do that? By simply pasting the URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. So because I have an existing URL already in this field, so I'm simply going to remove this URL from this field, and now I'm going to paste the new and the recent URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. After pasting that URL, we just have to click on complete, and then we have to click on save. As we have done that, we can see that our automation is updated. That means our webhook setup is successful inside Getform. So when we will go towards Pabbly Connect, it is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that now we have to do a test submission. How we are going to do that? By opening the form which we have recently connected and submitting that. So as soon as we will submit the form which we have connected, immediately we are going to receive the response of the details of the form in Pabbly Connect. So this is the form which I have already opened, which I have created for generating the leads. Now here I'm going to do a test submission with all the dummy details so that the response could be captured in Pabbly Connect. So let's start with a name. Let's say the name of the lead who is submitting this form is Smart Lead, and let's say the email address of this lead is smartlead45@pablitudes.com. Now I'm going to enter a random phone number as well. So I've entered all the details and now I'm going to click on send, and as we have done that, we can see that our form is submitted successfully. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect to check whether we have received the response over here or not. Let's wait for a few seconds, and yes, instantly we have captured the response. In this response, we have received all the details. This is the name of the form which we have connected, lead form. Here's the event which is performed, that is form submitted. When we'll scroll down, here is the time zone in which the form is being submitted. This is the country name. Here's the city. All right, and all the same details of the lead which we have entered while submitting the form. This is the name, smart lead, here is the phone number, and this is the same email address. Along with this, we have also received the submission date and time. This means that our connection is absolutely successful. So now whenever a form will be submitted in Getform by a lead, we are going to receive the response of that lead with all the same details in Pabbly Connect. And once we will set up this connection successfully, we can send this response to any other application according to our requirements automatically. So if I will add Google Sheets over here in my action step, I can directly add the details of this form submission in Google Sheets systematically, and I can also send the response of this form submission to my team members on Google Chat Space by adding that as well. Alright, so these were the steps which we have to follow in order to set up Webhook inside Getform. For any of the requirements you want, you can set up this connection for generating leads, for getting job applications, or even for generating the feedbacks from your customers. I hope this video was helpful for you and it is clear to you. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends, and also please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.